And it got to the point where I was ready to start connecting her to strangers. So people in the Browning network, people that I knew. And I said to her, well, who do we want to connect you to? And she was like, well, I don't know. I mean, I really like going out for coffee dates with people. So I'm like, all right, well, if we want to connect you to people in your geographical location so you can go out on coffee dates, then, we're going to want to connect you to people who are not necessarily in your industry. And she's in the beauty industry, which is a very niche industry. You don't just meet people in the beauty industry when you go out for coffee randomly. And she was like, oh, that's okay. She's like, I trust you. You coached me. Every connection has an opportunity, like Melissa says on the Job Chicks. Just connect me to people in my geographical location. So I did. I got the Browning outreach team on the case, and good old Carol had connected her to many people in her area. I was out on a coffee date with a gentleman who says, I want to connect you to another guy. So she's like, awesome. So she now networks with this second level connection on a coffee date, because he also lives in that region. And he goes, I got to connect you to another guy. So now she goes on a coffee date with the third level connection. She goes out for coffee with this third connection, and she thinks this is gonna be like any other coffee date that I've gone on thus far. And they have, I think, over a 1-hour conversation. Pretty much he says to her, I really think you would be the perfect CIO, Chief Innovation Officer, at our company. And she's like, what? She was like, Brittany, I almost fell to the floor. I had no idea that this networking conversation was actually kind of an interview. And it turns out the organization, I believe, she's gonna have to fact check me here, I believe it's 4 minutes from her house, which is crazy.